Hello and good morning. Welcome to the first of our YouTube live streams for Breathe and Rest with Yoga Nidra. I'm so glad that you are here. You are in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. So it is, let's see, 11:13. We'll begin the session at 11:15 a.m., 45 minutes. This is automatically recording for us, so I will be posting this to the Patreon page for subscribers. If you are here right now, I invite you to go ahead and take this time to gather your tea, your water, blankets, pillows, anything that you would like for your total comfort, so that when we finish with the seated breath work, you will have everything that you need for the latter part of our practice, which is the resting meditation. Now, I have turned off the commenting page via YouTube. So if you are experiencing any kind of technical difficulties, if you would text me, since you have all of the people that have this link are people that also have my personal cell phone. So please feel free to text me if you're having any kind of technical difficulties. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is send out the YouTube link to everybody. Okay, my friends, my fellow earthlings, let's go ahead and get started. I'm also going to record this as an audio so that I can upload this to the new Spotify channel that I have. And the intention with the practice that we do on Mondays is that even if you're with me for the video live stream, that anyone can practice this anytime. So I wanted to make sure that this practice was also available to you as a sound recording. So I'm going to go ahead and start the recording. Hello and welcome, fellow earthlings, to Breathe and Rest with Yoga Nidra. Take a moment to arrive to your space here by gathering any props that you need to rest. We're going to begin in a seated breathing technique, and then you're going to stretch out and rest. So before we begin the breathing technique, if you don't already have everything that you need to stretch out and rest, whether that is on your yoga mat or on your sofa or even on the bed, go ahead and gather all of that together now. And then once you've gathered all of those props, then come to a seat and settle yourself into as comfortable a seat as you can possibly manage. And then we will begin our breath technique. Now, we usually do two breath techniques. What I'm going to lead us in today is a breathing technique from a seat, and that's going to be alternate nostril breath. And then you're going to stretch out and rest. And then we will do the other breath technique that will then lead you into the Yoga Nidra practice. All right, so if you are ready to begin our alternate breathing technique, come to your seat and notice your breath in both nostrils. Before we begin breathing in and out through one nostril, just notice the breath in and out through both nostrils here. There's no right or wrong way to breathe, just noticing, observing. Beginning our alternate nostril breath by using the right thumb to close gently just pressing the nostril closed. There's no need to smash it. And then we're going to exhale out of the left nostril and then inhale left nostril. Take your time, breathe slowly, fill all the way up. When you're as full as is comfortable, then use your ring finger to close the left nostril and exhale out of the right. Right nostril, inhale. When you're ready to exhale, switch. Press the right nostril closed, exhale out of the left. Inhale left, exhale right. Now we're going to follow this same pattern, staying on the same nostril for the inhale and using the exhale to switch. Inhale left, exhale right. We're going to follow the same pattern for the next 5 minutes. So settle in. If you lose track, that's okay. Just remember, inhale, same nostril, and switch to exhale. Keep this same pattern. Take your time. There's no rush. Be gentle with your nostrils. And if one nostril is more open or blocked than the other, there's nothing to be worried about there. Just breathe slowly, take your time. If one nostril is particularly blocked, take some time to blow the nose. Clear it out as much as you can. Try to fill up as much as you can on your inhale. Really take your time on the exhale. You may find it useful to flare your nostrils or nostril to get a little more air in and out. We have 2 more minutes of alternate nostril breath. Remember, the pattern is staying on one nostril for the inhale, switching when you're ready to exhale. 60 more seconds. And take your last couple of breaths, alternate nostril breathing, and finish on an exhale. And then relax your hand. Breathe deeply through both nostrils. Take a moment to just notice how you feel breathing in and out through both nostrils now. An important part of yoga of any type is observing. Just observe yourself breathing through both nostrils for a moment. And now I invite you to stretch out and rest before we begin the next breath technique. So take this time and do take some time to arrive at full comfort for yourself. There's absolutely no rush. We build this in to the practice so that you have all of the time that you need. If there's anything that you need at this point that you didn't get before we began the practice, it is totally fine to get it now. So if you need an extra blanket or anything to put under your knees or under the low back or the back of the neck, anything that you need to create your nest of comfort. And I invite you to follow the tradition of hygge. In the wintertime in the Scandinavian countries, hygge is the idea of using the confines of winter, being snowed in to be in your comfort and rest, and creating an area where you can really snuggle down, get into your blankets, get nice and warm, and then do nothing. This is intended to be rest and restoration, just like bears hibernate throughout the winter. Yoga Nidra is a form of hibernation. So creating as much comfort as you can and really snuggling down into that comfort. Take this time to do that here and now. And for the next 30 minutes or so, do nothing but breathe and be aware. In Yoga Nidra, which is also known as the sleep of the sages, you allow the body to rest, allow the body to sleep, and then stay awake to notice your body resting. All right, now that you are settled and supine, resting out, reclined, whether that is in a chair or the sofa, the bed, the floor on a yoga mat, notice your whole spinal column parallel to the earth, or mostly parallel to the earth, depending on how you're resting. Settle your body to stillness. Get out any wiggles and fidgets. Wiggle and fidget yourself to complete stillness. And be still. If you do need to move, then move slowly and mindfully, and then come back to resting. Allow your body to settle just a little bit more. Notice yourself settling. Be still. Notice your breath. Notice the beat of your heart. See if you can be still enough with the body that you really begin to notice your breath and your heartbeat. And now I invite you to slowly breathe in and fill the belly completely. This is our next breath technique. We're just going to fill the belly and then the rib cage as much as possible. So filling up as much as possible with fresh air, and then hold that breath for a beat of 2 or 3. Hold 2, 3, and then exhale through the nostrils, slow and easy. Now we're going to keep that same pattern of breath, inhaling through the nostrils, get as full as possible. Hold 2, 3, exhale through the nostrils, slow, slow, slow. Inhale, fill all the way up. Hold 1, 2, 3, exhale through the nostrils. Inhale, flare those nostrils, get a lot of air in. Hold 2, 3, exhale through the nostrils, flare the nostrils as you breathe out. Let's keep going for another 60 seconds here. Breathe in. Hold 1, 2, 3, exhale. Inhale. Get really big, make a beach ball out of your belly. Hold 2, 3, exhale, nostrils. 20 more seconds. Inhale, get as much air in as you possibly can. Hold 1, 2, 3, exhale. We're going to take one more round of breath like this. Inhale, get big. Expand. Hold 2, 3, exhale. And now relinquish all control of the breath and just breathe however feels great. Observe your breath. Be still. Breathe. There is no wrong way. There is no right way. There is the right side of the body and the left side of the body. There is the right eye. There is the left eye. And there is the center, the third eye. Notice yourself breathing and resting. Be still and remain awake and aware. And now I invite you to, on your inhale, tense the whole body. Squeeze your fists, curl your toes, tense the whole body, all of the body's muscles. Inhale, squeeze every muscle. And then on your exhale, release all of the muscles. Let them go. Relax. Let's do 4 more rounds of that. Inhale, tighten everything up. Curl your fists, curl your toes, breathe in, tighten, tighten, tighten. And use your exhale to melt out. 3 more. Tight. Inhale, tighten. Inhale, tense. Tighten. Inhale, tense. Tighten. Inhale, tense. Inhale, tense. Exhale, melt it out. And twice more. Tight, tight, tight. Tense, tense, tense. Exhale, release, relax, let it all melt out. Keep going. Inhale, tighten. Exhale, release. Release all of the muscles in the body. Use your intellect, use your mind, release all of the muscles in the body. Let the body be still. Let the body relax. Notice your whole body relaxed. Notice if there are places in your body that are not relaxed. And then let those muscles go. And now we'll pay attention to specific places of the body. And I invite you, as I call these places in the body out, to release tension from those places of the body as you notice them. Bring your awareness to the crown of the head, the very top of your head. Release the muscles of the scalp. Notice the back of your head, the back of your scalp. Relax the back of the head. Notice the back of the neck. Release tension from the back of the neck. Notice the shoulder blades in the upper back. Release tension from the upper back and the shoulder blades. Notice the middle back, the rib cage, the middle back, the back of the lungs, the back of the heart. Release tension from this area. Release tension from the mid back. Notice the curve of the low back right behind the diaphragm and the visceral muscles, the belly. Release tension from the back of the belly, the back of the spine, the low spine. Notice the back of the hip bones, the sacrum, the tailbone, the buttocks. Release tension. Relax the muscles of the back, the whole back. Notice the buttocks and the backs of the thighs. Release tension. Notice the backs of the knees and the calves and release tension from the knees, the backs of the knees and the calves. Release tension from the back of the ankles. Notice the back of the ankles. Be aware of the back of the ankles. Release tension from the back of the ankles. Notice the soles of the feet, and the heels, the arches, the balls of the feet. Release tension from the back of the feet, the bottoms of the feet. Be aware of the entire back of your body. Release tension from the entire back of the body, the back of the body, the back of the body. Notice the back of the body. Release tension from the back of the body. Notice the crown of the head, the very top of the head, the crown, the top of the scalp, the space above your ears, the temples, the forehead. Release tension. Relax the muscles. Release the space between your eyebrows, your third eye. Release tension from the space between your eyebrows. Release tension from the eyelids. Notice the left eye and the right eye. Notice the right temple and the left temple. Release, relax, soften. Notice the right cheek and the left cheek. Soften the face muscles, all the muscles around both eyelids. Soften the cheek muscles, the muscles around the right nostril and the left nostril. Release the tension around the right ear and the left ear. Soften your face. Notice the upper lip and the lower lip. Release the lips, soften the lips. Release tension from the chin and the jaw. Soften the whole face, your whole face, soft, without expression. There is no body to have an expression for. Soften your face. Notice your whole face, soft. Notice the front of your throat, soften. Notice the pit of the throat, soften. Notice the right clavicle and the left clavicle, soften. Notice the right shoulder and the left shoulder, soften. Notice the right arm, upper arm, elbow, forearm, hand, right arm and hand, soften. Notice the left shoulder, the left arm, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, hand, left arm and hand, and soften. Notice both arms and hands, soften. Relax the arms and hands. Notice your torso, the right side of the rib cage, the right side of the waist, the right side of the pelvis and the hip. Notice the left side of the rib cage and the waist and the hip. The left side of the trunk. Notice the whole trunk, clavicles to hip bones. Be aware of your rib cage, your diaphragm, your belly button, your pelvis, the whole torso. Breathe, soften. Notice your pubic bone and your inner thighs and the tops of the thighs. The upper right leg and the upper left leg, both legs. Notice the right knee, the kneecap, and the left knee, the kneecap. Both kneecaps soften. Notice the right shin and the left shin soften. Notice the right ankle and the left ankle and soften. Notice the top of the right foot and the left foot, top of the right foot and the top of the left foot. Notice the tops of both feet. Notice the toes of your right foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. Notice the toes of your left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. Notice the toes of both feet. Notice all 10 fingers of both hands. Notice the fingers of your right hand, right thumb, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Notice the palm of your right hand. Bring your awareness to your left hand and the fingers of the left hand, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky, left thumb. Notice the palm of your left hand. Notice the palms of both hands. Palms of the hands. Palms of the hands. Navel, heart, throat, third eye. Heart, throat, third eye. Throat, third eye. Third eye. third eye. Rest here in your third eye and see in your third eye your sankalpa, your heart's truest desire in this moment, what brings you to your practice in this moment. See it, words, images, colors. Hear it in your mind's ear and repeat it to yourself 3 times. And in this place of grace, this dominion of peace that you have created with your breathe, rest, breathe, rest. See in your mind's eye bright red light, surrounded by bright red light. The root, bright red light, the root of all life, the red thread, the red fuse running through all life. And in your third eye, breathe red light in and out. In your third eye, see, feel orange, vibrant, sensual, the generative light, orange, the light of the sun, the light of reproduction and the generation of life itself, red and then orange, orange, orange. See in your third eye, your mind's eye, see yellow, the bright light of the sun, the solar plexus. Breathe in the golden yellow light. And breathe out yellow, bright, shimmering, red, then orange, then yellow. In your mind's eye, see green, every shade of green of the living things upon earth. Green in the heart space, green, breathe in, green, every shade, pale to dark, every shade of green, the living things upon earth. The heart, red, orange, yellow, green. In your mind's eye, in your third eye, see every shade of blue from the deepest midnight, the deepest depths of the ocean, to the palest blue of morning light. Every shade of blue, the throat, the ears, hear, listen, and speak your truth into this blue, breathing in, breathing out. The blue sky, day sky, morning sky, night sky, the depths of the ocean, the depths of the infinite space, blue, red, orange, yellow, green, blue. See in your mind's eye, indigo, indigo, brightest of blue, melting into purple. The third eye, indigo, blue, purple, blue, purple. violet, deep iris, third eye, indigo, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, purple. See through the crown of the head, the very top of the head, the opening to the bright white light, bright white, sparkling like Venus, like Sirius, the dog star, bright and sparkling light out of the darkest night. See in your mind's eye your body resting upon the entire rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and white, and the black of infinite space, the space of all creation, the void, and you safe, warm, resting, blessings and protection. Rest here, Savasana. Om Tare Ture Soha. Om Tare Ture Soha. Om Tare Ture Soha. In this place of grace, keep resting and bring into your mind your sankalpa. Repeat it to yourself. Affirm it to yourself. From this place of comfort and rest and awareness, bring awareness back into your body, the sensations of your body, the taste on your tongue, the aromas in your nostrils, the sounds you hear inside your body and outside the body. Notice your sense of touch and the sense overall of your whole body at rest, gravity, atmospheric pressure, the play of light in your room, or if you're practicing outdoors, sights and the sounds and the feel of everything, including you in the space. Notice what needs stretching and stretch it. Enliven your breath and begin to move the body to an upright position. Send yourself gratitude for showing up for yourself. Maybe blink the eyes several times, moisturize your eyes. Yawning is good. Open the jaw, move it around. Give yourself a shoulder roll or two. Maybe roll the head around the neck, stretch the neck out. Maybe roll the hands around the wrists and wiggle the fingers around. Bring yourself back to the here and now. And now, my dear fellow earthlings, let's close our practice today with this brief meditation. I invite you to bring your palms together at heart center. Safe, healthy, happy, and free. You, me, everyone, all beings, everywhere, and always. In Sanskrit, just a few syllables, it means the same thing. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Let's go be a mighty kindness. Peace. And thank you so much for those who attended the live stream today. I'm so glad that you are here. If you are encountering this recording at a later time, thank you so much for spending this time for yourself. Go forth, live long and prosper.